Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
You know, I wonder if mayonnaise could be used as an instrument. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be answering that age-old question. Everyone knows SpongeBob is a big pop culture icon, and many kids did grow up with SpongeBob. And over the years, there's been many very popular quotes. It's been quoted time and time again, toy lines, Funko Pops, all sorts of stuff like that. But one that is memed and always remembered, as many of them are, is Patrick's, in that scene, is mayonnaise an instrument? Squidward pretty quickly replies no, but technically, if you follow the definition of an instrument, it can be considered very broad depending on your view of it. It's not very specific, besides from mentioning the different instrument groups. So there is an argument to be made here, which is what I'm going to be attempting to do in this video. I got my jar of mayo here, and I'm going to be attempting to use it in a different ways to see if we can actually get some sort of musical instrument out of this. There's actually many ways I feel like it could be used as a musical instrument. With it just being a container like this, you could then beat on it. It could technically be categorized as a percussion instrument. In percussion too, there's a lot of different auxiliary stuff that's really obscure, like brake drums and stuff that you kind of use for some songs. So this technically could be used on an occasion such as that, making it a musical instrument. Also, most musical instruments, have varying sounds. The container closed, different varieties of fullness could make different sounds. If it's all the way full, it's going to be probably a denser sound. If it's more hollowed out, it'll echo more, probably make a better sound actually. You could even use just the cap of the mayo to make a sound. You could use just the mayo itself. So I feel like this is a very unconventional and very impractical instrument, but I feel like it could still be used as an instrument. So I'm going to be trying that and hopefully not splattering a mess of mayo all over the place. Alright, so a little bit of background information about this. The quote I'm referring to was the 15th episode of the second season, and it originally aired September 7th, 2001. So, to see if it actually does fit the category of musical instrument, according to Britannica, a musical instrument is any device for providing a musical sound. Principal types of such instruments classified the method are producing sound, are percussion, stringed, keyboard, wind, and electronic. Now, since it in theory can produce a musical sound, or at least varying sounds, it could be classified as an instrument, theoretically, so let's find out. Alrighty, so here I have a standard percussion drum pad. This is a jar of mayo. We're going to try to make some sounds with these bad boys and see how it works out. So this is just a normal hit on a practice pad. This is it on the can. The can actually makes a higher pitched sound, and actually I'd argue it's quite louder too. So this actually can be used to do some basic beats. You could use this just to keep a standard metronome by hitting on it. You could honestly probably play a relatively normal drum part or a basic snare part on this too and actually have it sound decent. Or at least, you can make clear what it is. But that's the container itself. Now, Patrick said mayonnaise, specifying more towards the actual condiment instead of the container. But, as we've just seen, the container itself can be used and similar to a drum. That actually sounds virtually the same, if a little duller or a little quieter, when you do like a side hit here. So, can we use mayonnaise as an instrument? The jar, we can. Let's see if we can use the actual mayonnaise as an instrument. Got a paper plate here to throw some on. Alrighty, put that off to the side. So, here we got our mayonnaise. Seems to actually be pretty unusable, as here's me just tapping this. There's virtually no sound coming on the mayo. not enough sturdiness to it, and the mayo is actually fairly cold too, so it's on the hardened side, which hardened it'll be likely easier to get a sound out of. So I guess let's try hitting it with the stick, see if we get any sound out of it. Nope, only sound we're really getting out of it is that of the table. So, all those years ago, when Patrick asked the question, is it an instrument? The answer, the jar, yes. The jar can be used as a metronome or a sort of makeshift drum. 100% usable. The mayonnaise itself, fully unusable. You can get virtually no sound, and all it does is splatter a mess. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.